Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time taking a look at the 1982 Toyota Starlet 3-door Turbo S. This car was requested by Angel, and it is one of the first of many Starlets in this game. It is the oldest Starlet in the game as well. There's a 1982, 1987, and then a couple of the 90s models. The 87 has a really cool looking race mod, but we start with the 1982, which interestingly enough is front-engine rear-wheel drive. I didn't actually notice that until I looked down there. I thought it was front-wheel drive just looking at the car, but no. It is rear-wheel drive, 174 horsepower, not a lot of torque, however it is very light, 633 kilos. Be interesting to see how this car gets along. To see how it does, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is a Suzuki Scudo Pikes Peak Edition at a time of a 27.710. The Toyota Starlet is very unlikely to beat that, however, it will be interesting to see where this car goes. Being rear-wheel drive, that's not usually a good sign for this track. It also hasn't got a lot of power. I don't know, it could go with the key cars, or you never know, it could really surprise us. It depends on how well it deals with its rear-wheel drive nature. Of course, the racing mod, I believe it comes in 2 colours. I think you can get it in red as well. I just went with the blue because, in my opinion, it's the better looking. If you give me the option of red and blue, unless I have to like differentiate or something, like if I'm going to run 2 cars with the same race mod, I'll probably have one blue and one red. But in this case, there's only one Toyota, the 1982 Starlet with 1 race mod, so yeah. I'll just use whichever colour I think looks best. Get a little bit of a tail slide through there. Nothing major. First flying lap, not the most positive thing in the world. I think this is going to get like a 33 point something maybe. Good target for it might very well be the another Toyota that we had to go around, which was rear-wheel drive. Could look around the Sora, maybe a 33.4 if it's quick enough. Maybe it could possibly get to there. Hasn't got anywhere near the speed or anything of the Sora, but it has got much better handling. It actually is dealing with its rear-wheel driveness reasonably well. I would still prefer it to be front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, but it isn't too terrible. Interestingly enough, this car is called the Turbo S, however you will notice there is no boost gauge, so I have no idea what's going on there. I can't actually remember if there's a turbo in this car or not. It might very well just be on an NA tune. I don't actually remember, so yeah, if it isn't, then it's a bit of a weird, misleading name, but there you go. 34.170. That does put it way towards the bottom of the board. Unfortunately, with a car like this, that wouldn't be all too surprising if it was to end up there, as sad as it would be for the little Starlet. I'm sure its front-wheel drive follow-ups will probably have a little bit of a better time around this track. It was a little bit quicker through there. I can probably get it under 34 seconds, I just don't know how much more. Ooh, bit of a slide through there, as we are going to go slightly slower. This is basically, this lap's a little bit written off because of that tail slide. We will see how we're going to do coming on to the final lap. Hopefully all goes well for the little Starlet. It should do. I'd imagine so anyway. Alright. Yeah, it's quite a weird car. It actually feels pretty nice to drive. The only problem is sometimes when you stick the power down, it will just go for a little bit of a sideways wander. Which isn't too good. Alright, here we go. Do a die lap. Let's see if we can get her under the 34-second mark. Probably being in 3rd gear was not the best solution through there. Not feeling overly confident in my ability to do this, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's just got no power anywhere, really. It is a serious lack of power, which of course is what you'd expect. Try and run it onto the line, isn't going to go any quicker. 34.170 for the Starlet. Well, that doesn't mean it's completely humiliated. It isn't one of the quickest times we've had. Yeah. It was never going to be hugely quick, so I can't really blame it for that. I let the car down a little bit as well. It could have gone under 34 seconds, but I don't really think it could have done much more than that, so there you go. Anyways, let's go see who replaces on our leaderboard. Onto the leaderboard then, and the Toyota Starlet goes into 148th place with a 34.170, making it slightly slower than the Vauxhall Corsa, Corvette Stingray. It is quicker than the Mazda Cosmo, Mazda AZ1, Renault Clio, and the Daihatsu Midget though, so yeah, not a hugely impressive time for the 1982 Starlet. However, there's many other Starlets to regain its honour. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. As always, if you want to request cars for the series, you can do so in the comment section and go into the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.